Hello and welcome to this week's reading for Twin Flame Tuesday. This is our wonderful spread, and oh my goodness, I love it, especially adding these new cards that I was led to create and add, which include angel numbers to pay attention to, months, and then we have animal messengers that I've added to this. So oh my gosh. And today's reading really just shows for me that, oh my gosh, so exciting about adding these things because it really truly gives us that much more confirmation, validation, and expansion to the reading that was already coming. All right. And I know it's important for us in this journey of absolute uncertainty that we be receptive to a little bit of certainty. Some of that certainty being the reassurance from the universe, right? The reassurance to say that everything is okay. Just surrender, just trust. You are held, you are supported, you are protected. Everything is working out for you. Everything works out for all of us. Okay. I wanted to point out that when I started to write the post out of this, which is on Instagram, I actually started to write it at 88% battery on my phone, and it was 108. So the month of October is a 10, and we have the 8s in there as well. So I just wanted to throw that in there again. These are just kind of some of the ways that you can interpret the signs that you receive. That is why I'm here, is to really truly empower you in trusting yourself in your own journey, because your journey is unique to you. And there is truly nobody else in this entire existence that can dictate for you what your life is supposed to look like. You get to choose that. However, you've got to be anchoring into that trust for yourself. It is trust for the universe. It is trust knowing that whatever feels good for you, whatever lights you up, whatever is calling you forth, that is your soul guiding you. But you, in order to go down that path, that's an unknown path. And especially as humanity right now, collectively, right, we are in this massive transformational shift. Incredible. In fact, I love that the transformation card is in this reading for Twin Flame Tuesday, because especially as twin flames, you are here, dear goddess, you are here to be an anchor for the new earth. Okay, and this means that what that new earth is about is completely unfamiliar territory. So you've really got to be working on this trust factor. Trust for yourself, trust for the universe, surrender, trust the plan, trust the journey, trust the process. Really look for all the ways that you are being supported, you are being guided. And as I said, for my own self, being a public figure it can be so daunting at times, knowing that I am a channel for all of you, and really to be trusting in my own gifts. Okay. And one of those, being to have created these cards, but just wait. It gets so much better when you hear all of these and how they fully support all of these. It has just been a phenomenal weekend so far. Well, this is Twin Flame Tuesday, right? So over the weekend, it's just discovering all of these things and playing with all of these spreads. It's been absolutely phenomenal. So that said, what is going to empower you in expanding into this trust? Well, to really be taking time for sanctuary, really be connecting with yourself, really be going within, really allowing yourself to recognize what is your truth and what is a story, what is an aspect that really isn't truly you. And the only way you can determine that is to really be taking this time and connecting with yourself. How do you trust yourself? Well, you've got to know thyself in order to trust yourself. And when you trust yourself, you do trust the universe. It is reciprocal. If you do not trust yourself, then of course you don't trust the universe, and vice versa, or trust God, source, whatever word you choose to describe that which is the higher power. Okay. I wanted to ask. I was being led to ask as well because this came up in my Instagram post as I was channeling. Because sometimes I channel. Of course, some things come through during the Instagram post. Some come through during different phases of getting this message out to all of you, and that is this. Are you really in a place of trust where you are now with thinking that you can control what is happening outside of you? Meaning this facade that you are controlling of your external environment, of who you are perceiving yourself to be in the world because of what others expect you to be. Are you really in any sort of control of that? Or is that actually you giving that power away to your external environment, being someone you're not because you're supposed to be that person? Even I myself have been going through massive transformation, which we all are right now, both individually and collectively. We are going through major transformation, which is again why it's so vital right now to be taking that sanctuary time. I mean, we've got some pretty crazy shit happening in this world right now, right? Right now is the perfect time to be spending time with yourself. The greatest Goliath that you will ever confront is the one inside of you. Because you are the only one who ever keeps you from what you desire. You're the only one who ever keeps you feeling like shit. You're the only one who truly keeps yourself in that old way of being, rather than allowing yourself and empowering yourself to shift into a new way of being, such as from lack to abundance, from being broke into being prosperous. But if you are not truly connecting with your true self and trusting yourself so that you can hear your inner guidance, your higher self, your true self, because it's your lower self that fills you with all those fears and keeps you in lack and separation, especially as twin flames, right? By the more you trust yourself, the more you listen to yourself, the more you tune into yourself, the more you can be led down the path that aligns you with all of this abundance, with all of this prosperity, with actual money coming your way, not just the blessings and abundance that abounds around you already. And that's so important that you be taking that time to be acknowledging the blessings and abundance that surround and abound around you. It is imperative that you be tuning into that vibration, to be aligning yourself with that which you desire to experience here. And even I confess that I have grossly mismanaged my finances for most of my entire life because it was not something I was taught. It was not a habit that I was given. But that's what's amazing about this journey, is that we can choose to change and thus change at any point along our journey, such as lack of trust for yourself. You can develop trust for yourself. Anything you do not like about you in terms of what your experiences that you're having, you can change it. You possess that power. Okay? So that's why I'm saying for myself, it's been learning to love keeping track of money, learning to love to do all the spreadsheets and things like that, and get excited about looking at the bank balance and things. Because when you are appreciative, when you are grateful for what has yet to come, in addition to being grateful for what already has come, you are just immersed. You are encompassed, fully saturated by this good, abundant, blessed energy, which that becomes your point of attraction. That becomes the beacon as a pillar of light that you put out into the world. You are here, especially my fellow twin flame travelers, my fellow divine feminine goddesses rising, as I say. You are here to anchor in that new earth, to be a lighthouse, to amplify all of that 5D new earth energy, unconditional love, abundance, joy, compassion, understanding, peace, truly and genuinely feeling good and emitting a frequency that is high, that you're high vibration, that no matter what negativity may seek to influence you externally, it's impenetrable. It's impenetrable. All right. You are the oracle. The catalyst for change in your life is you. But you've got to really, again, to be coming back and connecting with yourself so you can trust yourself to be making these changes. Trust yourself to be amplifying your truth, to be shining your light out into this world. All right. And that is what this transformation time is all about, is really, truly transforming you from the way you were into who you are here to become, who you truly are. And who you are becoming is who you always have been, just beneath all the layers of the bullshit, the belief systems, BS. That's what belief systems are, BS, bullshit. The things that say you're not good enough, you'll never amount to anything. You can't be, do, or have that because of this, that, or the other. All of those are misconceptions and limitations that have been placed upon us that we are here to actually transmute, transform ourselves to go from believing that limited way of being into the knowing that we are infinite. We are abundant. There is truly no limit except for those we create for ourselves. That said, in order to truly open up to this limitless experience, you've got to be trusting the journey. You've got to be trusting that unfolding. All right. And so along this journey, there are going to be, as we know, angel numbers and other little signs and things here. So I wanted to make sure I get the exact details because I did, of course, have to research the CRAVE. I do not know all of the animal messengers, so I did do a little bit of checking for you guys, for all of us, actually. 927, the reason why it is an angel number, it is a very personal number for myself, for my business. It is the transition date of a legacy goddess. I call her in my tribe on Facebook. She has been with me since almost the very beginning of Empowerment Experiences. And as I said, she transitioned on 9/27/2019. And so this card, this number is defined by her. And what was really actually quite divine, oh, absolutely divine, was when I checked to see if there were any other messages surrounding 927. It really truly affirmed exactly what I have been led to know this number means based on who the embodiment of this woman is and always will be. And that is that persistence pays. Persistence pays. Her totem animal was a turtle, and she would say, slow and steady wins the race. That was her theme. So persistence pays is this number 927. Stay persistent. And here we go. We have more confirmation of that. 222, which is keep the faith, right? Stay persistent. Keep the faith. And then lo and behold, 88, it connects you with your prosperity. If you keep going, if you stay persistent in the outcome of what you desire, you keep that faith, knowing and trusting that everything is working out for you, that you are here to anchor in this new earth, that prosperity is lining up to flow into your experience as you raise your vibration, as you amplify your abundance, as you really truly rise into and amplify the light that is you. Okay, so prosperity, finances, rewards, and good fortune comes with 88. And remember, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, when I first started to channel this message for all of you through my Instagram, I had 88% battery on my phone. And yes, I took a screenshot. It will be posted on my Instagram, so go check that out. It will also be on my Facebook page. I am working on getting back more on my Facebook page. I am definitely more drawn to my YouTube, Instagram. I'm on TikTok. I have 2 accounts on both TikTok and Instagram. One that's solely devoted to my healing twin flames, and then of course self-love empowerment journey with empowerment experiences. All right, so moving on. Oh, and it was at 1:08 p.m. when I had that. So moving on, we do have the month of October. Now, this is a wild card. I can honestly say I draw an absolute blank with this. The only thing that I can obviously that I'm led to give you the message of is that if this resonates with you, you will know. You will know instantly the moment you see that. You're going to know exactly what it's for, what it's about, why you're being given that message, okay? And it may even be something that may hit you in the next day or two, where all of a sudden you'll go, oh my gosh, I know what October, and I may have the exact same, because was sitting here going, what? October regarding what? All right, so it is a wild card. This will resonate as it needs with whom it is intended to resonate. Perhaps it's reference to a birthday, an anniversary, or just a time of a certain event, past or future. You will know if it means anything to you. All right, so that said, we wrap this reading up with the crab. Oh my goodness, you guys. When this first came out of the bag, because I have these fun little bags here, that I shake them up and I pull them out. See, we have, all kinds of things in here. Okay. I pulled it out and I was like, the crab, really? Okay. I know better. I know better because it's absolutely always synchronistic and divine. So the crab really ties all of this together. Everything that is the meaning of this little guy right here is all of this. It's all of this. Time for a course change, which requires trust. To trust the plan, surrender to the journey, surrender to the flow, right? To tune in to your inner being, to know your next steps. Understanding that the tight clamping of a crab's claws brings more confirmation of resiliency and an unwillingness to give up, meaning persistence pays. A crab's shell is affirmation of the need, just that further affirmation of the need to take this sanctuary time for yourself to escape from the outside world and go within, to pull yourself inward and to dive deep and do that work, to dive deep into the mysteries of your own inner being through shadow work and meditation. Be persistent toward the outcome you desire and face your fears with trust, knowing you are protected by an impenetrable, all-encompassing shell of love. That is your crab. Recognize that just as that shell encompasses the crab within it, we are all in the midst of, as I've recently spoke on, the 3D, 4D, and 5D, and how the 4D is that cocoon space for us all, where we are literally ascending through this fourth dimension. We're going from 3D to 5D, and we are in that 4D space, which is the cocoon. So, and we have to do that deep inner work, that transformational work at a very, very deep cellular level. Okay. And so again, this crab, it affirms this. It affirms for all of us that we've got to be taking that time and going within ourselves. All right. So that said, dear goddesses, this is your Twin Flame Tuesday reading for this week. To book your session, go ahead and send me a message. You can email me at empowermentexperiences@gmail.com. You can also go straight and book yours today. I offer 2 different time sessions, and that is a 30-minute or a 75-minute. There are bonuses included with my sessions. I am truly all about empowering you. I want to ensure that when you leave me, that you're not only walking away with greater clarity, but feeling more empowered, more sure, less overwhelmed, less frustrated. That's for sure, right? Because frustration is definitely a theme this year, huh? So to actually feel more in a space to surrender to the flow, that is exactly what I am here to serve and support you through, is finding your power in every moment. That's what I do. My name is Rochelle Richard, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, the power is and always has been in your hands, because it's always been inside you. Namaste.